What are you doing there, Legumi?
Practicing my lightsaber skills. Do you have the Force? Nah, I just grabbed it from over there. Ooh, what's that? Oh, sweet. Nice.
Okay, just be careful.
Alright, time to talk Star Wars. And to talk about everyone's favorite, The Phantom Menace. I'm kidding, but anyways, I don't know what I can say that hasn't already been said, but here we go. So the plot of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace is, how should I explain this? It's about young Anakin. That's how I describe it as. About Jedi. Just look it up. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So apparently the plot of the movie, according to Wikipedia here, is that Obi-Wan is a young apprentice, a Jedi Knight under the tutelage of Qui-Gon and Anakin Skywalker, who will later father Luke Skywalker and become known as Darth Vader. Well, we all know that. Is just a 9-year-old boy when he Trade Federation cuts off roots at planet Naboo. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are assigned to settle the matter. Okay. Well, here's a little audio clip of George Lucas from the director's commentary of how he described the plot of Phantom Menace.
Queen for his own purpose. He's the puppet master in all these movies. His goal in this one, the whole plot of the movie really, is for Palpatine to become Chancellor. And this whole thing is a large bunch of machinations to allow Palpatine to ascend to the highest office in the galaxy.
But anyways, let's talk in more detail of the movie. As for characters, I actually didn't think young Anakin was that bad. Like, people give him flack, but I actually don't get the hate. I think he thought he was fine. Like, for what he was actually pretty good. And of course, there's those crazy, cheesy lines that he says once in a while. And also, it was only like his second movie. Come on, give him a break, guys. And then as for Qui-Gon, this is how I think of Qui-Gon, is that I would describe him as a wise Jedi who's training Obi-Wan and helping Padme with the whole Emperor wanting her to sign a document thing, and would have trained Anakin if it weren't for this. And young Padme, I liked that she was nice to Anakin. The whole thing she did with having a decoy queen. Good riddance at that, and that decoy was a decoy, because that decoy sure had the most robotic voice.
I've come before you to resolve this attack on our sovereignty now.
I think I'm getting good at this. Mwahaha, lightsaber!
Wait, Legumi, watch out for that lamp.
Sorry. Uh-oh. Now I'm going to discuss problems that people have in the movie and how I feel about them. I have already discussed how I feel about Anakin, so we're not going to get into that again. And then, oh boy. Well, guess I had to discuss this sometime. Here we go. Jar Jar. Whoa, hey, guys, just hear me out, okay? I thought Jar Jar was fine. I mean, like, there may have been a few times where, like, I was just like, okay, there's just Jar Jar being an idiot, but it's really, I just thought he was okay, and he didn't really bother me that much. Council meeting / talkie exposition scenes. Yeah, I do agree with that one. I mean, like, they do seem to replace what could be more lightsaber / blaster battles with just a bunch of council meetings.
He was trained in the Jedi arts. My only conclusion would be that it was the Sith Lord. Impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium.
Another complaint that people have with these prequels are the CGI, and that's another one where I agree as well, where, like, there's a few times in this movie where it did seem like it was too bit obvious of CGI, where I just looking at it, I was like, oh, that's definitely CGI. but it's not as bad as Attack of the Clones though, which yeah, we'll talk about that at a later date. And last part that people have problem with to talk about is of course midichlorians, which yeah, can someone explain to me midichlorians? So like it's something that is in you, so what? So it's like DNA atoms or something inside you, and it like lets you know if you have the force or something, so you can have like high force levels or something. I don't know, I don't get it, it's just weird, I'm sorry. Hi there. Hey dude, what is your problem? May I ask just one question? How long does it take you to paint that face in the morning? Oh, you're wanting to fight now, fine. Oops. Uh-oh. Ah, help! Okay, well, it seems like people these days like to focus on the negative when it comes to these movies. Let's focus on at least a few good parts, like the opening scene where Jedi fight some droids, the pod racing, of course, Darth Maul, who I personally think they killed off way too early. I mean, come on, how awesome would it have been if he was in episodes 2 and maybe 3. And the final battle with the Gungans, even if it turns into a little bit of a cartoon. And of course, that awesome final lightsaber fight between Darth Maul, Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan. That lightsaber fight's just so awesome. It's one of my favorite lightsaber fights in Star Wars. Like, it's so well choreographed, and Darth Maul is awesome. It's just an awesome fight. And of course, the music in the background, Duel of the Fates. Like, that's really great music thanks to John Williams. Hey, dude! Oh, we're doing lightsaber ballet now? So in conclusion, this is kind of a hard movie to review because I'm pretty sure most of what I said has already been said, and Star Wars can be quite divisive at times, but here we go. So I think this movie has its pros and cons. Like, its pros are some characters, for what they are okay. Darth Maul is awesome. He's a good villain, and I think they killed him too early. I mean, how awesome would it have been for him to be in episodes 2 and 3. And pod racing was pretty cool, as like almost like Ben-Hur in space. And that last battle with the starships is kind of similar to the final battle of New Hope, if you think about it. And that lightsaber fight, though, still so awesome. And the cons of the movie being the CG could get a little too obvious sometimes. Jar Jar could get a little too goofy, though it doesn't bother me. The other Gungans are kind of racist if you think about it. Like, so they banished Jar Jar because he's clumsy or what? And the biggest problem is there's way too many talking scenes. Like, I feel like they especially do this after the pod racing scene, where like you have a quick lightsaber fight with Maul and Qui-Gon after that, and then there's just a bunch of talkie scenes, like just like 30 minutes of talkie scenes, and then on to the final battle. Like, try timing, like in between like that lightsaber fight and the next final battle. You'll see what I mean. And then the cons would be the CG could get a little too obvious, Jar Jar could get a little too goofy, though it doesn't bother me, but still. And also the other Gungans are kind of weird, like, wait, so like banished Jar Jar just because he was clumsy? And then I feel like one of the biggest problems in movies is that there's just way too many like talkie scenes. I feel like they especially do this after pod racing, where like after pod racing, like they have one quick action scene, like a quick lightsaber fight, and then after that it's just like 30 minutes of talkie scenes. Like, try timing like in between that quick lightsaber fight and the final battles. Like, it's like mostly just a bunch of talkie scenes, and just kind of slows down the movie a little bit. And also, I do think they killed them all maybe a little bit too early. I mean, how awesome would it have been for him to be in episodes 2 and 3. And just a little nitpick, who exactly is the Phantom Menace? I know this question has already been asked before, but yeah, who is it? I don't know, maybe you'll find out in the director's commentary. But to sum things up, I don't think this movie is necessarily terrible, but it's not exactly great either. It's just average. Like, it definitely has a lot of problems, but I actually don't think it's as bad as some fans make it out to be. Not saying that's great, it's just okay, average. Daniel, a little help, please.
Help with what? Oh my.
What happened? Yeah, Maul over there kind of cut off my hand. Can you just help me find my hand?
Where is it?
I think it dropped down there.
Oh, found it.
Oh, good.
Okay, here's your hand back. See? Hopefully this won't hurt too bad. There you go.
Ah, that's better. Maul, I think you're too close to the edge. Well, he had it coming. So what are you guys' thoughts on Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace? Let me know. And hopefully this will be my first part of my Star Wars movie review series of the prequels and Rogue One in time for Solo, so be sure to stay tuned for those. And as always, you know the drill. Subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya, guys. Bye, and may the forks be with you. Okay, bad joke. Oh great, Satan's here.